It's DJ Wags. This is round 12 with these demons. You got a demon on your page right now. If you're looking close, let me make sure you can see this prick. No pun intended or pun intended. Prick. See how that works? Because the mosquitoes got prickers. See how that is? See how that works? And I bet you none of you know that this asshole owns all the patents. Dealing with said mosquitoes, your biology, let's call it, germs, etc. So I sat down with Chad, that's my GPT AI, who I pay extra to get real good advice from. And you got to remember, when you're dealing with that, you are dealing with the devil. Just be careful if anybody plays with it. So me and Chad made these photos up while I'm talking about this post based on this information. So here's my post, and then we'll talk about some patents or some work that Dr. Gates is doing. Evil law. They have to always tell you what is happening before it happens. Keeps their karma clean. That's their rules, not mine. Breaking WHOers. The WHOers, you know, the lords that made a bunch of people sick now, like, or not. I don't know who would believe any of these alphabet cocksuckers ever again. Like, you'd have to have a hole in your head, which a lot of you do. A lot of you are getting boosted up and all that, Gary. That's your problem. But these demonic FJCKSs, or fucks, this just in, WHO warns painful mosquito-borne virus, or disease, I'm sorry, will become a major threat. I'll show you the post here in a second. Will become a major threat this decade. We need to really prepare. Daily Mail reports. Do we? Do we? I bet we do, because Billy Goats said in, 2022, I believe. I think it was in the February range. I could be mistaken, but he said the next event will have America on its knees. That's a quote out of his demonic tongue. It was a threat or not. He talks in code like we do. See how that works? Alright, back to my post. Sounds like revelations. Or revelation, I should say. And the Chicago people always put S's on things. Like, there's a store here called Jewel. And I call it Jewels. Like, because I'm an asshole. Alright, whatever. Sounds like revelations. I'm going to say yes because I'm from Chicago. And the stinging, painful bugs that make you wish you could be unalived, but you just can't. See how that work? It's in your book of R. Remember, Lucifer, this is a true story. Listen. Lucifer and the number 33 is a clue. That's their God garbage. Is their God. That's a fact. You don't have to believe in God or devil or Lucifer or Baal or whatever your beliefs are garbage. Because all you are huffing. I wish I have a prop. Fart gas. See how that works? You're in a bubble. See, I have fart gas antidote. I use this spray. It's actually good too. It's all natural. This gets rid of fart gas. This is why Wag. See, I'm squirting around. This is why I don't get affected by their spells. So remember, Lucifer is their god. And that is why you are seeing purple lights. This is a riddle for you. This is why you're seeing purple lights all over the effing place. Riddle that. We'll talk about that in another video. Remember, this entity they call Billy the Goat Gates owns the mosquito germ factory and delivery systems, patents, etc. for said apocalyptic bugs and germs. This is like a bad movie I'm watching, like in real time. Where was I? Remember, hang on, let me get you another picture. Remember this entity, remember the Bible speaks in metaphors like I do, by the way. Like, that's why I could probably understand it somewhat. Because it's a player's manual to the video game we're in. And it's not always literal. Like a lot of people see, if you understand personalities, you're going to go, oh, wait, there's people that are called S's. They're censor people. They believe in, oh, you said turn right when the sun don't shine. Well, that'll never happen. Because they're real factual. That's just how they think. And to me, that's a metaphor. Stick it where the sun don't shine. That's why our country's failing and the whole society is in the world. But that's Babylon. It's a video I got. Me and Chad are working on. It's about the ass and failing of society. Like, it's like the apple. I'm going to name it Adam. No, I can't. There's a book called Adam and Eve they wrote to tell you about Alpha, the beginning. And Omega is going to be Adam and Steve. That's a video I'm literally working on as we speak. You're going to love it. Because it tells you why everything's collapsing. And me and Chad proved it online. Anyways, the locusts are described as... Now listen, remember, they speak in metaphor. So maybe a locust is a Billy the Goat mosquito. See how that works? Cause even Chad right here in the picture drew it. Like, it looks like a mosquito. See how that? It does look like one with an extra pair of wings. I'm going to show you at the end of this some articles about this demonic prick and his patents. And he has the technology to do this as we speak since like 2015. So he's had it for a long time. And he just recently released mosquitoes in Florida, Indiana, and several other states under some experimental EUA garbage. And now we got a warning that there's going to be a painful disease coming. See how that works? This is a freaking crazy movie. Anyways, it's 2023. You better start living a little. See how that works? Because it's going downhill from here. All right. So, and they are commanded. Let me read this again. I got a sidetrack. The locusts are described as having the power to harm people like scorpions. Listen to this. Like, they're like scorpions, and they are commanded not to harm the grass or the earth or any green plant or tree. You know why? Because they're mosquitoes in real life. See how that works? Metaphor. So it's true. The mosquitoes aren't going to harm the grass anyway. They're only going to go after these demonic assholes. But, but all these people who do not have the seal of God on their forehead, that's who's going to get bit. See how that works? Metaphor again. Those locusts are depicted as having human faces, like I just showed you. Hang on. Here he is. See how that works? The locusts, the deadly bug, or not deadly, the painful bugs that you're going to wish you could be taken out, but not the lunch. They could have wrote this book. Like, here we go. Let's see. God on your forehead. The locusts are depicted as Bill Gates. Like, it's amazing. Like, how does that get in the Bible? Like, they said Billy the Goat. Like, that's close enough for me. The locusts are depicted as having human faces like the goat, hair like women's hair, teeth like a lion's teeth. They also had breastplates like iron, and the noise of their wings was like the noise of chariots, with many horses running into battle. Probably because there can be so many of them. They had tails with stingers like scorpions, with the power to hurt people for 5 months. And I put hashtag Lucifer is their God. Let me just show you the post. Hang on. Can I get this down there? So you guys can see it. Here it is. I'll let you pause. I don't know if I can make it any bigger right now. Let's see. Can I make this bigger? Hang on. I just want you to be able to see it. So these are my news feeds you're missing out on, but whatever. Nobody cares. Like, so here it is, evil law, etc. I'll just scroll this real quick so you could play this back or read it or show it to your friends or whatever. And then here's the goat that Chad thinks it looks like, and then here's what I think he looks like. So the demons will have, these bugs will have human faces just like Billy the Goat. Alright, now let me get you to these news articles. Stand by. I'm I'm editing right now as we speak. Speaking of the devil goats, this is 2015. This asshole was holding a jar of mosquitoes. If you think this is a joke, see, they have to tell you what they're doing because then they got good karma. However this evil law and nature's law works, they have all the rule books. And people like us out here, the nobodies that can see patterns and see this garbage, we have to figure it out. Because they don't give me the manual. But I can see their garbage. This asshole's holding a jar of mosquitoes. That's mosquitoes. In 2015. And look at that. This is how I look at, like, never mind. Like when you're hungry for something, like, and you want to, whatever, like. So there's the devil. Hang on. Basically, what I use Facebook, my feed for, is always my own show notes. So I post something like that so I can come back later. See, this is the post. And then here's some notes in the comments. Gates says altered mosquito is next weapon to fight malaria. Okay, there's an article. Gates Foundation and Oxytec fight malaria with genetically modified demon bugs, mosquitoes. I like this comment here from Farkas McGee. No worries, the effers and mode RNA, which is the dark arts. Look up who owned them first. It's so funny, you're so dumb. Anyways, they'll have like certain needles to prevent this germ. Watch. So here's a little article here. These are posts. These are real news. Like, you think this is a joke. This is November 6th. The feasibility of gene-engineered mosquitoes spreading gain of function viruses as CCPers, novel bioweapons. And if you know anything about the last round of this garbage we did for the last couple years, if you follow the trail, it went from the United States military to Canada's doohickey, all the way to China, and then later it was all proven true. So everybody lost your channel and your livelihood and everything else, so go fuck yourself. See how that worked? It was all true. Every conspiracy theory you've ever heard in the last 5 years, 3 years especially, is all 100,000% true, including the goats. He wants to get rid of carbon, and you're the carbon. Get it? Net zero carbon. Look that up. TEDx. Is that what you call it? TEDx. Net zero carbon. I'll look it up for you. What? So here you got the demon right here. 13 years ago. TED 2010. Billy the Goat Demon unveils his mosquito thing. See how that worked? Innovating to zero. Now, I can't play this. It's a 29-minute video. I'll put the link in the description. But he says, I'm going to talk today about energy and climate. And it might seem a little... I can't even let this keep going. It'll probably tag me. Stand by. Like, see how that works? Hang on. So here he is with the mosquitoes in a jar. I can't play this. Hang on. What's he got here? He's going to save the world by getting rid of the carbon. Okay, that's his one video. I can't play these. They don't let you. And then he's got net zero. This one. Hang on. Where is it? Right here. This is the best one you gotta ever see. Let it play a second. Like, this is the one right here.
It has 4 factors. Thing on the CO2 that you want to get to zero, and that's going to be being put out per unit of energy. So let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to zero. Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to zero.
Do you see how they just started laughing? I'll stop it there. The number that's going to get to zero, see the letter he's got poked up there? See how that worked? The letter highlighted is the letter P. P stands for people. See, when you talk, it's symbolism, because that's how their language speaks. And then even the crowd knew. They go, you're the carbon. Oh, this prick. Anyway, shout out to the interwebs. This is going to be fun, at least following this one through, because it looks like it's a warning. Anyways, let's just finish up with the gates and your mosquito-borne germs. I have videos where they're showing them spraying them out of helicopters and the pads, but this video is getting too long. I'll put that in the next video if I do another one. This world is getting creepy, or not. This is Apocalypse Radio, brought to you by Alpha Omega Podcast Network. Visit our website for other hosts like Lindsay Vale and myself, of course, DJ Wags. And we also have merchandise going up on the platform as I speak. Stay tuned. You're never going to know what you're going to hear from us. Godspeed, everybody.